The first topic here is let's do a really quick review of what the polyvagal theory fight state is. Polyvagal theory is an explanation for how mammals connect, but also how we make adjustments in order to survive a threat in the moment. We go through these autonomic responses, so they're not thought out, they're not planned, they're not a conscious thing. They're hardwired, they're in our DNA. These autonomic responses that improve the chances of survival and or optimize or utilize resources. So if you're in the safety state, or if the body's prepared for safety, it'll actually optimize the resources within it. And same thing, they'll optimize resources for running away or fighting or immobilizing. So they're autonomic responses, and one of those is preparation for fight or for aggression. So fight is accessed when we are not able to connect. So maybe there's a potential danger and we can't utilize our capacity for connection. So we can't use our safety state. So when that's not effective, then we drop down what's called the polyvagal ladder into the flight autonomic state. Flight and fight are both the sympathetic state, but they have distinct behaviors associated with them. And when we get stuck in these states, they have distinct feelings and thoughts and whatnot. So we separate them, or I do at least. So fight is accessed when we cannot connect and deal with the danger through connection. Well, then if we can't do that, then we drop down further into our flight state down the polyvagal ladder. And if we can't run away, if we can't escape the situation, then we drop down even further into the fight state. So again, flight and fight are the same state. They're both the sympathetic state, but flight is the first sort of behavioral attempts, or the first behavioral platform, I guess, and then we drop down and further into fight. So if we can't escape and run away, then we become more aggressive in order to get the danger to back off so that we then can escape. Flight and fight are supposed to be used quickly. They're supposed to be used in one large burst of sympathetic activity. It's not supposed to stay in our system for a long time. It's supposed to be used in that moment to aggress upon a danger, to enclose space, specifically with fight. And then once we can get the danger to back off, then we can use flight to get away. It's supposed to be one large burst of movement, like pushing, shoving, hitting, throwing, lifting, and then running. So it's there to repel a danger. Once we can create space through fight, then we can use flight to create more space and actually run away or get away. And then we want to get back to our family or our herd or our tribe, whatever it is. We get back to safety, and then we reconnect with safe others, and also with ourselves as well.
This podcast is not therapy, not intended to be therapy or be a replacement for therapy. Nothing in this creates or indicates a therapeutic relationship. Please consult with your therapist or seek for one in your area if you are experiencing mental health symptoms. Nothing in this podcast should be construed to be specific life advice. It is for educational and entertainment purposes only. More resources are available in the description of this episode,